We're back.
We're back.
Is the funniest part of the show. All right, let me explain something, friends. There's a rule of thumb in my business, kind of common sense. When a guy has a machete, and he says it's the funniest part of the show, you laugh, and you laugh hard.
We changed his outfit again, and I am absolutely, for some reason, I really feel like this one fits you, like, well, like you're person.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Once again, it's casual. The jacket is cool as heck.
Yeah.
Love the jacket. Look at that, folks. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, think it's faux leather.
It's fake leather, but you know what? It looks so good, people will think it's real.
Yeah. We got the leopard shirt to give it that little rock and roll kind of look, because Jack has that vibe. You know, we threw a vest on, which can be, you can wear with or without a vest, doesn't matter. He's got his black jeans on and the same shoes that you saw before. That was the one with the heels that he likes, so he can be taller than his wife. I'm always the shortest in my group of people too. There he goes, showing off again. So anyway, we talked about your comedy and your juggling and the people you met. Sounds like a very exciting life. Where are you originally from?
I actually did grow up in Long Island.
Okay.
On Long Island. And I left there in 1971. I went to college at Michigan State University for a year and a half. Then I had to drop out. Then I eventually moved to Atlanta, Georgia, where I actually was in retail management. You'll like this. I was in women's clothing.
Oh.
I worked for Learner Shop.
I believe I'm not surprised. I
do
remember Learner.
Remember Learner Shop?
Absolutely.
They're now out of business, but they were big in their day. They had
fashion then. Is that why you went into women's clothing, or you just needed a job?
I just needed a job.
Okay.
And, well, I had been in retail when I was in Michigan. After I dropped out of college for a while, I worked in a head shop. You know, they sold the drug paraphernalia and stuff like that, and mod clothing. And you know, so I had that experience. Then when I moved to Atlanta, I wanted a job with a bigger company that had a bright future. So I wound up getting with Learners.
Gotcha.
So I wasn't a big fashionista then, but you know, it was a learning experience for sure.
Now tell us about how you wound up here.
In your studio?
No. Yeah, okay, we can go with that too.
Well, in Pennsylvania, yeah. Well, in 1983, having done my comedy in Atlanta for a while, I wanted to move back up north to have a better chance of building my career because there were more opportunities up here. So I moved back to Long Island for a few months, and then I moved out to the Poconos, countrified. And
countrified.
Well, the word I just made up. It doesn't sound very good.
I like it.
I love it here. I moved here because I was doing a lot of work here. They had a lot of resorts back in the day.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay, all the resorts, which are most of them are gone now. But I was doing my comedy. I would do 120 dates a year up here, just up here.
Wow.
And it
that's
was
nice.
a very lucrative area for a comedian.
Worth it.
Yeah.
So now that you're here and you retired from comedy and you're done with all that, tell me about the art world that you're involved in now.
Okay, well, you know, my wife Jill, who photobombed us a little while ago, she's been an artist in the Poconos here for at least 35, 40 years. And I got involved through her. Before I did art myself, I was on the board of the Pocono Arts Council. So that got me very involved in what was going on around here. And I developed my own style of photography, which is very offbeat, I think. I call it photo art. I'm not a photographer in the traditional sense. In fact, if you want to see some of the crazy stuff I do, go to the library on 611 near the mall, because I have an exhibition there, about 15 pieces that are very unique.
Yeah, to have an event coming up soon.
Okay, well, as many people know, the Pocono Arts Council went out of business, and as sad as that was, it was a shock to most of the artistic community. When I heard that the owner of the building that housed the Pocono Arts Council wanted to continue it as a gallery, I reached out to him and I said, hey, my wife and I know a lot about the comedy world here, we'd love to help. So we had volunteered and we formed a committee with 3 other very smart people who are helping us put this together and keep it together. We opened about 2 months ago. We had a big show The show featured 100 artists, area artists, people from the
Oh,
Pocono
nice,
and,
local
and the
artists,
region. Yeah, and one piece each. So there's 100 pieces of art. Very successful opening. Probably 200 or 300 people came by. We've sold a lot of artwork over the last 2 months. Yeah, Jill and I have been together for, since 1995.
Almost 40-some years.
10 years before that, we were dating because you never rush into anything. Yeah,
My first sister's name was Jack, too.
and
Really?
her father's name was Jack.
Oh, wow.
So
that's
she's been
crazy.
jacked around her whole life.
Do you like it out here?
I love it out here.
Yeah, better than the city life.
Well, I was not from the city. I was from Jersey, in Chester, and it's very
Okay.
rural, a lot of horses and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
thinking of this blazer with this outfit. Even though we changed it, you kept the vest on with the shirt.
I think
so-
the sleeves are too long. It's a little big, but I like it, and I like the patches. I have several of my own
I like the
jackets
shirt
with the
with that,
patches,
too.
and people say it makes me look like a professor, which means it
Yeah,
makes me
I agree.
look smart.
You do.
Which is good because
Agree.
I don't
Agree.
usually look that smart. So yeah, I like it. I like corduroy.
So thrilled that you have come and we're doing this, and it's been such a pleasure to meet you and Jill. I'm glad. I know that now we'll be friends
Oh,
instead
for
of
sure.
just like business kind of thingy.
Well, you start out by being Facebook friends, and we're Facebook friends. And
Yeah.
having a friend on Facebook is like in having money in Monopoly. Remember that always.
Yeah.
Except now we're real friends. And I like it.
Exactly.
We like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's great. So Jack's gonna throw on some pieces. He's just gonna model them. We're gonna put it on video. Keep in mind that everything that he put on today, except the stuff that he's gonna buy, a few pieces, it's all for sale. He is a size small, but I carry small all the way to quadruple XL in men's and women's. So stop in. I'm open Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays with set hours, but the rest of the week I open at your disposal with a phone call or a message. Let me know that you'd like to come. I can open the door for you, no problem. Would love to see you. The address of the store is 115 Clint Lane, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, but I'm actually in Snydersville. Jack, just give us the address to the art building and once
the art
again,
gallery.
the gallery.
Yeah, the gallery at 530 Main. That's 530 Main Street in downtown Stroudsburg. It's the big old Victorian house next to the Sherman Theater. You can't miss it. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays we're open 12 to 4.
Okay.
And
Good to
we have if Jill and I are not there, we have volunteers. Many people have stepped up to volunteer to help us make it happen. And there'll always be somebody there, not always us, but that could be a good thing.
Now, are you guys usually open for to having any local artists display their work there? How does that work? How often do you change it? How do they reach you in order to have their work displayed there?
Well, okay. I mean, we change the shows up every couple of months, and there'll be the next show we're doing after the music theme is a student show for high school students. It's something that the Arts Council used to do for many years annually, and we want to continue that tradition. After that, we're going to do a show on springtime. And if anybody wants to know anything about it, I made a Facebook page, and I know a lot of you young people prefer Instagram. I don't like Instagram. I like Facebook. We have a page, Gallery at 530 Main, or you can look at my Facebook page because I usually post the same stuff on that.
Keep the page, support the arts. Please support the arts. It's so important. It really makes a difference in the lives of so many. And it to a degree, it's been diminishing, even the music scene, everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we need you. Please,
A pleasure.
really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Smile, Joaquin.
I'll tell you something. Now, I've done a bit of TV in my day. The producer here is one of the nicest people that I've ever worked for, and I'm saying that because I'd like to work here again. She said to me, Jack, do you want to work on the Statler Brothers show? I said, well, I'd love to, but hey, what kind of money are you talking about? She said $1,500, which sounded pretty fair to me. So I paid her the money.